So here we have a pair of Crocs Clog Espresso colour, and this is a lifestyle shoe that was made by Crocs, and I think more similar to the pairs like the Birkenstocks, where it's kind of giving you that same sort of look. And what I mean by that is it has these sort of leather grain style pattern going on the upper, so almost giving that effect that it's leather, but obviously it's made out of plastic or rubber. And these were introduced in 2023, so it's a relatively new silhouette by Crocs, as far as I know. So with the details, it comes in an espresso colour, so it's all over one colour, and you can see that it's pretty much like a dark brown colour. And that's predominantly what the colour is, and it feels, you know, nice to sort of wear and quite sort of sophisticated at the same time. And this also has a deep heel cup for comfort, and it's more sort of, you know, one of those sort of pieces of footwear that fits quite nicely actually, and you feel quite nice and sort of secure on foot. And it also has Crocs Comfort lightweight material that's been used on this, and it feels quite nice on foot. And that material is called Croslite, so that's what the synthetic materials that has been used here, which is the rubber material. And the price was $49.99. So with the comfort and sizing, unlike the other Crocs footwear that I've worn and tested, this is more on the sort of neutral side, so I would say it's more firm. There isn't much give to the actual footwear itself, to the clog itself, but at the same time it feels quite nice on foot. Like I said, it feels quite sort of neutral. And this is a pair that I went true to size on, and it seems to work for me, and I would sort of recommend with this particular pair, which is a bit odd because usually Crocs you have to go full size down, but this one I would recommend going true to size. And I get a little bit of pressure on the forefoot. It's mainly from the here, and I think this will relax, and once you sort of wear in a bit more it'll be fine, but initially you just have that bit of lockdown in feeling. And the traction on here is just average really. It feels quite sort of solid rubber, and I think it will wear out pretty quickly, but I've mainly bought these for indoor use anyway. So with the look and style, I do like the wintry colour, so it kind of gives you that leather brown type colourway, and I think it's sort of perfect for, you know, that kind of weather, but you can pretty much wear these anytime really. And it gives you that sort of classic clog look, so, you know, on the budget. So if you are on the budget, then this is a good option. And like I say, I would, you know, wear these indoors really, for me personally, but it's one of those ones where if I was to wear them outside, I'd wear them in sort of spring, summertime, but mainly sort of indoor use for me. And it's a casual, smart casual footwear, so as you can see, because it's got that classic sort of Birkenstock style clog look to it, you know, it's one of those sort of sneakers that you can wear pretty much like a shoe, and it will be good to go. So with the final thoughts, I like the fact that they're lightweight. They do feel lightweight on foot, I will give it that. And the comfort is neutral, so like I said, it's on the firm side, but it still feels neutral, not like horrible, but it's quite nice actually on foot. And the cons, the slight pressure on the forefoot I get, and I also felt like the amount of time that I've worn it for a little while, it gets a little bit hot inside here, so just be wary of that. I think it's one of those ones, the material, because there's no sort of breathability, it tends to get a bit hot in here, but depends on what you're using it for. I think if I'm wearing them during the sort of autumn winter time indoors, I think, you know, it'll be fine, but you know, just be wary that it does get hot, and maybe if it's sort of spring summertime that you might feel that more. So with the rating, I give the look and style a 4 out of 5. I think it's because it's mimicking this sort of leather look. It's one of those ones where, like I said, if you're on a budget, then you probably want to go for it. But obviously, you want to go for the real deal and have something with like a nice sort of leather material on it. But at the end of the day, it gives that same sort of effect. And with the comfort, I'm going to give it a 4. It's not like it's horrible. It's quite nice on foot actually, and similar to any other classic Crocs footwear. And the quality, I give that 4. At the end of the day, it's made up of pretty much a rubber Croslite material. So for that reason, it's a 4. Nothing special going on here. And the pricing, I give that 5. I think at £50, it's a really good buy, for the fact that, you know, if you want something sort of smart casual to wear, you know, one of those sort of clogs that looks more sophisticated than the price dictates. So for that reason, I give it, you know, a thumbs up. And overall, I give it a score of 4 out of 5. And just depends on what you're looking for footwear. I think on a budget, you know, you want something sort of smart casual, wearing around the office and things like that, then this is a good buy, and also a good one to sort of take on holiday with you. But just bear in mind that you may get a bit of hotness throughout the inside of the sneaker, because it's made of rubber material and there's no breathability.